Do all things without grumbling or disputing. Philippians chapter 2, verse 4 from the ESV. And do everything without complaining and arguing from the NLT. Dropped into Philippians 2, right after talking about how Jesus humbled himself and was obedient unto death, and right before St. Paul tells us that we can shine as lights in the world, we get this short little admonition to not complain. Maybe you know someone in your life that never seems to complain. One of the things I appreciate about my mom is I never heard her complain. She was a fairly serious person, extremely competitive, surprise, surprise, diligent and focused, but I never heard her complain. What happens when we grumble and complain? It brings us down, and it brings down those around us. It fosters seeing the worst in the situation rather than the best. It's hard on us physically, mentally, and even spiritually. There are times when it communicates that we don't really believe that our lives are in the Lord's hands and that He will take care of us. The Israelites, after being freed from slavery in Egypt, established quite a pattern of complaining. On more than one occasion, they asked Moses if he had brought them out into the wilderness to die. What happens when we do everything without complaining and grumbling? We lift up our own spirits plus those around us. We help people see the good that can come from the situation that we're in. We set an example for the next generation and casual acquaintances that it's possible to trust God even when there are bumps in the road. Are there times where perhaps the right thing is to complain? Yes, when we are seeking change for the betterment of others, complaining about conditions, treatment, or approaches might be justified. However, those times might be more rare than you would imagine. Ask God to do a work of grace in you so that you might do all things without complaining, grumbling, and arguing, and shine as lights in the world. Press on in the Lord.